890, it's a wrap.
All right, guys, we have got more coming up, and let's head on out to the ballpark because it's a special night at AT&T. Third and King has Giants and Marlins. That's big. But, you know, for the second year, they've got Metallica night going on out there. We've got Robert Trujillo joining us from the dugout. How you doing, Robert? Welcome into the show. Tell us about the night. What's going to happen tonight on Metallica night?
Well, you know, it's going to be very exciting, man. We're all here. It's number one, it's a beautiful day. I mean, who would have planned it? It couldn't have been better than this, you know. The sun's shining. The Giants are doing incredibly well. It's a great start to this season. There's a lot of excitement. James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett will be playing the national anthem again, and that's always a joy. Hopefully they won't flub it this time around. So they didn't last year. They killed it last year, and hopefully this time around Lars will actually throw a fastball over the plate.
We'll that's see. A good one. That's a challenge. I see that's a challenge from you, Robert, over to Lars. You've got to throw a better first pitch fastball when you get the first pitch of the night. Hey, how did all this stuff come about? They did it last year, but how did you get together with the Giants to have Metallica night at the ballpark?
Well, I think there was a mutual respect. You know, a lot of the players are actually, believe it or not, heavy metal fans. You know, I think Posey's a big-time metal fan. Even like this year with Mike Morris, you know, waving the banner for Metallica, you know. And it seems like a great marriage, and I'm glad that it happened. It's great for baseball, and it's great for metal music, you know.
This is a neat night because some of the proceeds from this ball game are going to go to Little Kids Rock. Explain what Little Kids Rock is.
It's exactly that, Little Kids Rock. I mean, my son, for instance, today, my son had his first concert experience. He played Welcome to Paradise by Green Day. He's 9 years old, and he kicked butt. He's an amazing little bass player. He's hopefully taken after his dad. He's better than me, actually, because he's playing that song with a pick. But, I mean, no, because at the end of the day, it is about our kids, and just like in sports, you know, music can be the same sort of positive experience for a child. You know, kids love to have fun. They love to headbang. They love to dance. They love to play loud instruments. So, you know, you got baseball, you got soccer, you know, you got little kids that rock, you know, bring it. It's
Robert,
all there.
That's a great answer. I've got 3 daughters. They're all in sports, but they're all on a dance team. They got their dance competition this weekend. And you're right. Between the arts and between sports, kids can learn so much, and this is a great, great night for everybody involved out there. So what's more nerve-wracking? Is it playing a concert in front of 80,000 fans, or do you think Lars throwing that ceremonial first pitch? Do you think he's going to be more nervous for that?
I definitely think Lars is going to be more nervous for the ceremonial first pitch. It's funny because last year, I saw the distance from the mound to the plate, and I told Lars, I go, dude, you got to warm up. I mean, this guy, you know, Lars is from Denmark. He's from Copenhagen. He's never thrown a baseball like that. So actually, I took him out on the field, and I don't know if people remember, but we started warming up on the side there. And it's good because the last thing you don't want to happen is you don't want to, you know, come up short. So he did get the ball over the plate. This year he's throwing a fastball.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, way to go. You're being a good teammate to Lars is what you're doing. You're helping him, make him look good on this one. Let's get this out there as well. I know you guys have your European By Request tour coming up. What cities are you going to be going to?
We're going to start off in Scandinavia. I think our first show just maybe in Stockholm or Oslo. And that's Lars's turf, you know. Lars coming from Copenhagen, you know, his spirit lives deep in the Scandinavian territories, and they love Metallica. So that's going to kick things off. And then we work our way through Bavaria, you know, through the German territories and in Switzerland, and then we have a second wave of shows, and at that point we'll be in England, and you know, Belgium, all these really beautiful countries. And Europe's really good to Metallica. I got to say, we have a very strong fan base in Europe. We try to get there every summer and have fun. We were just actually in South America about 8 weeks ago, and that was an incredible experience too. Some first-time venues there, like Quito. We played in Colombia, and we also played in Ecuador, Quito.
Your U.S.-based fans, the Metallica fans here, are crazy for you. You guys have any plans on anything coming up in the United States?
Well, right now in the States, I think our fans are really, really hoping that we actually make a new record. So we got to concentrate on that. You know, their palate needs to be, their thirst needs to be quenched, and we need to deliver an album soon. So once we get these dates out of the way, we're going to get in the studio and continue writing. And get creative. We did actually have a new song called Lords of Summer that we performed in South America, and we'll be playing that in Europe as well. So hopefully the response will still be solid for that one. And we only got 20 more to write, so, you know, we got a little ways to go. Yeah.
One down, 20 to go. Now, you look great in that Giants jersey that you're wearing right there, but growing up as a kid, what kind of a baseball fan were you?
Well, I'm actually the only member of Metallica that played baseball. I mean, I was on the All-Stars. I played second base, and I played catcher, and I played center field sometimes. I pitched one time. I got blasted in the first inning, and then I started striking people out finally around the fourth inning. Well, basically, I played Little League baseball. I played on the Pirates, and I played on the Dodgers back then in my young years.
Did you guys
I love baseball.
Did you get a chance to take some swings at AT&T Park earlier this week? Did you get out there with some of your band members?
Actually, I couldn't because I had umbilical and hiatal hernia surgery just 2 weeks before. So Mike Morris would not let me take swings, and my bandmates wouldn't let me take swings either because of the tour coming up. I think I took one swing. I hit a grounder. And everybody went, no, 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 no. So I'm better now. Definitely looking forward to this tour, and you know, I should be fine for that. But next year, I'll get out there and hit some balls for sure.
It looked like a lot of fun. I think Lars was swinging a guitar up there, so he had a little better chance to hit the ball. So that's not so bad. I like it.
You know, Lars was also switch hitting. You know, Lars is a pretty amazing tennis player, and obviously in tennis, you know, you can favor both sides, and that's what he was doing. He has an unusual stance and an unusual swing, but he was hitting the ball, so I give him credit for that.
That's awesome. I like to hear that stuff. Robert Trujillo of Metallica. There it is, Metallica night at AT&T Park tonight. Thanks for joining us on the show. Have a great time tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun watching this thing.
Oh, yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a blast. Thanks a lot.
Guys. There you have it. That's Robert Trujillo from Metallica. Great night for those going to the game. You got a Metallica air guitar that they're going to hand out.